Um, I must be close to the door of success. Shit's going haywire, man. Look, my website down. Can't nobody book no tours. My money is funny, and I'm trying to figure out what have I done wrong. you know, man, I try to help. I try to pay it forward, be compassionate, do all them things. And it looked like I take 2 steps forward and 5 steps back. You know, um, I'm not gonna say it ain't working out, man. It's just that sometimes you get tired of being in the struggle. You know, sometimes you just you get all the time having to fight to keep your head above water, you know, and and you look at these jokers that are cheating and deceiving and lying and doing all this, and they having a ball, you know. Um, I mean, it's just a moment. It's just a moment, man. That's all I can count it up to be. Just having a moment, you know. Just having a moment. I can tell you one thing. I ain't going back to Old Town no more. I wouldn't go to Old Town, man. I'm telling you, I can tell anybody if you got an idea, um, don't take it to Old Town unless you're gonna go over there and perform and buffoon. Go to Old Town, but to anything intellectual, don't take it to Old Town. Don't take it there, cause they're not gonna they're gonna reject it. And see, and like I told the people today, half y'all don't even have the courage to do what I do. You're not gonna build a brand, put a message to it, and then come out and sit on the street and speak up. See, at least I'm not afraid to speak up about what I think. Most people are afraid to speak up. And people think that, you know, I can speak up by myself. What's going on, boxing? Long time. You know, and I can't do it by myself, man. You know, if I'm successful with stop hating each other because you disagree, then that's what I got to tell people how I became successful with that message and tell them how. Yeah, all is well, man. You see, that's the and like I told the people today, I said, think about this, y'all. You see a positive message, but you're scared to support it financially. Think about that. You see something you agree with, but you're scared to support it financially. But the rich is getting richer, but you're scared to support something that you agree with. You won't even give up a dollar. Like a dollar is going to make a big difference in your life. You won't even give up a dollar for something that you agree with because you're afraid. And the question is, what are you scared of? Why, if you see something positive, you won't support it financially and you agree with it? Think about that. So, I don't know what the answer is. I really don't. I don't know what the answer is. But I'm still in the game. I'm still in the game, man. You know, sometimes I have to go day to day, but I'm still in the game. I'm still in the game. And, you know, the biggest obstacle you have when you got something that you believe in is discouragement. And sometimes, man, you have to take that butt whipping. There are days that you gonna have to take that butt whipping. You're gonna have to take it and get up the next day and start all over again. You ain't gonna win every day. You're gonna have days where you're gonna get knocked down to your knees. And that's where the rubber meets the road. Because a lot of people get knocked down and they stay down. A lot of people get depressed and they stay depressed. So you're going to have to snap yourself out of that. And how you do it is don't take it personal. It's a process you got to go through. It ain't personal. It ain't nothing against you. Everybody go through this, man. It's just that you don't get a chance to see it. But everybody go through this when they trying to break through to get to that door of success. And like I told you, adversity guards the door to success. Because normally, if I don't get enough money in donations, somebody book a tour. And now, can't nobody even book a tour. They can't even book a tour because my site is down. So, man, and you know what I'm going to do? If I got to take it day to day, I just take it day to day. And then starting tomorrow, I take it day to day until I get back into my flow. Right now, my flow messed up. So, um, so that's how I'm gonna deal with it. Listen, I got a tour tonight, and I need to go get some ice to put on my water. Um, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, I got a tour tonight. I don't know what people are afraid of. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what people are afraid of. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why people are afraid. Well, I do know why. Because you got so many people out there that are running scams, and that's what making people fearful. Because and I told him, I said, don't I look like a conductor? Do I look like a conductor? I could see if I didn't look like a conductor and I had true conductor up there, okay? And you'd be saying, what is a true conductor? And I don't look like one. I said, but that's me. This my brand. And all a true conductor is just a messenger from God. Maybe that's what people don't like, cause it's a messenger from God. Maybe that's what it is. So but hey man, I can just I'm gonna be like the Titanic. I'm going down with the ship. If being positive is how I go out of business, that's it. Yes, sir. I'm still your friend, man. You still up in here. If it wasn't, I'd have blocked you a long time ago, gamer. Believe that. So that's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm sticking with the positive. I'm sticking with the positive. And and if I have to lose everything for being positive, then man, that's so be it. At least I don't have to look over my shoulder. At least I can lay my head down and sleep at night and not worry about who gonna knock on my door. See, that's when you start cutting corners. That's when you got to start looking over your shoulder and be worried about who's knocking on your door. You see, that's what happens when you cut corners, and that's not what I'm trying to do. Cause I love my sleep, man. I get good sleep, especially on Saturdays. That's some of the best sleep I get is on a Saturday, cause I don't work on Saturdays. That's my Sabbath. And that's a lot of people want to do tours on Saturday. I'm sorry, I'm not available. So and and you got to stand your ground. When you decide that you're gonna do something, you have to you can't be back and forth with it. You got to stick with it, man. You have to stick with it. Okay, you gotta stand by your conviction. And like I say, when you believe in something, then believe in it. And when you believe in something, it's hard to separate you from that, no matter what you go through. I mean, imagine, man, 2 days before my 70th birthday, I get evicted. And I'm still out here trying to make this message work. I still believe I got the answer. I believe I got the answer. I believe I have a rags to riches idea. I believe stop hating each other because you disagree is a rags to riches idea. I believe that. And I'm going to go down with the ship on that. I believe because sitting in front of the White House, I've been able to get this message all over the world. And some company that come and want to sponsor this message immediately is going to have recognition all over the world. See, I'm going to tell you, you're going to be surprised at the number of people that have photos of me. Let me become a rags to riches story. and see how many photos that people have that they're gonna start putting out on social media. And see, and the thing about people, they have to be told what to do. They ain't gonna do it on their own. They have to be told what to do. And see, nobody has told them that I'm a good person to support. So consequently, they scared to trust their own intuition. They have to be told that I'm a good person. They can't come to that conclusion on their own. They have to be told, okay? Nah, man. I'm black man. Black man in America. If I was a white guy, I would have been, I'd have been blown up, man. I keep telling y'all that if I was a white guy with the same message, shit, then I'd have been a rags to riches story a long time ago. If I was a white guy, but I'm a black guy, and subconsciously people have an issue with black, you know, and I'm gonna tell you what they don't think I realize. See, every person that come and tell, well, you know, isn't it funny that no good people with some money can see that? And that isn't that interesting? That ain't no good person with money can see that I have a lot of experience and wisdom. Isn't that interesting? You know, as much as I've been out there on television, behind Steve Bannon, all of them people, you mean tell me no good person with money can see? Man, that brother know how to hustle. And nobody see that? And I'm all over the world, but yet I live out of a hotel room. I'm known all over the world, but I live out of a hotel room. Why? Because people are afraid to support something positive. And it's almost like I would say I'm probably a casualty of the Black Lives Matter movement. That's probably that's probably what I'm dealing with. I'm a casualty of the Black Lives Matter, and I say fuck Black Lives Matter. But I'm a casualty of the movement. Because when they start, got all that money and messed over it, people don't want to trust no black person with no money. See, they paint all of us crooked. See, that's subconsciously that's what people do, and that's the problem. I'm a casualty of the Black Lives Matter movement because they screwed over a lot of money, and so consequently, people don't want to make me a success because of what they did. That's why I'm not. That's what I'm a casualty of. Black Lives Matter, and that's the problem. That is the problem. That's why I can't. That's why they don't help make me successful because of Black Lives Matter, and they can't separate the good from the bad. They just gonna throw everybody in together. And this is the problem, man. You know, everybody just lumped in together. Nobody separated. You know, and see, there's in every group, there's good and bad. Every group. I don't care who you are. You got good and bad people. Well, you know, but you know, that come back. What goes around comes around. I don't worry about stuff like that. But I can just tell you that I am a victim of the of Black Lives Matter. People don't want to support a black person financially because of Black Lives Matter, the mismanagement that they did with the money. So they think all black people are the same. And like I told you, I got a dinnerware line, man. You can give me some money. Shit, I'll lunch my dinnerware line. That's what I do. Let me get my hands on the money. First thing I'm gonna do, launch my dinnerware line. And go, I already got me a new hat. And get me a new suit. Shit. I'll sell the hell out of my dishes. I'll sell the hell out of them dishes, buddy. I sell the hell out of them dishes. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. And I ain't got to open my mouth. I sell the hell out of them. I ain't got to open my mouth. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Give me a new suit. Shit. Shit. I sell the hell out of them dishes, man. Yes, I would. Cause I would get me a table and set it up and get behind it. I sure would. And would put on there, this could be you. This could be you. I sell the hell out of them dishes, man. I sure would. Cause I ain't got no competition. I ain't got no competition. And then by the time somebody do try that shit gonna come out of China, and mine gonna be made in America. So I get out in front of them. They'll copy. They'll come along and try to copy what I'm doing. But mine will be made in America. My stuff will be American made. So, and see, again, man, you got people like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all. Show y'all. So, when I made my dishes, I have a 2-in-1 set, a male and a female version of my dinnerware. So that'll give you 2 sets in one. Okay? Example. This is the male version. You got a plate and you got a saucer. This is the female version. You got a plate and you got a saucer. And you also have a bowl and a cup. Now, I discovered the mistake I made. I made a mistake with this design right here. I made a mistake with this design. I have to correct that. Okay? I have to correct this here. But that's and see, now, let me show you something. because I got this material on this bowl and this cup. See, I can come and make a plate and saucer, another design, still use the kente cloth design, but make a different pattern. Make it a different pattern. Make it a different model. And that still would go with the bowl and the cup. See, so no matter what pattern I make with this, it still would go with the bowl and the cup. And see, I haven't even gotten to accessories. Just for this pattern, just for this pattern alone, I haven't even got to accessories to go with this. Okay? You're gonna have to have. What do you mean accessories? All right, let me give you an example. I just saw that thing here. Where you at? All right, so let me give you an example. This is my buddy Jim Rowland was the designer of this dinnerware right here. And see, all dinnerware has accessories to it. Casserole bowl. This is the milk. This is for sugar. This is for tea. This is the napkin ring. You got the platter. You got a salad bowl, and you got a charger. All of those go with each set. And see, and I got all these different designs. That's zebra. Okay? This is Jamaica right here. I think this is the tiger right here. That's Ethiopia. This is the zebra right here. Now this is tiger, I think. This is leopard right here. This is leopard, and this is the color of the tabernacle. These are the colors of the tabernacle: blue, purple, and scarlet. Okay, and this is the Janami. That means God is right here, and you can put different symbols in the dinnerware as well if you want to. So and mine is made in America. My dinnerware is made in America. It's gonna create American jobs. Mine is made in America. It has to be made in America. I'm not sending my dinnerware overseas to be made. If I can't get it made in America, I'm not going to even get it. I'm not going to even get it bothered with it. And see, like I told you, when was that? In 2000. See, there I am right there. I got a history with this. That's me right there. The African tabletop. First one of its kind. First showroom of its kind in the world in 2000. And here I am 23 years later. I want to design my own dinnerware. I want to design my own. This is somebody else's. I want to design my own. That's what I want to do. I want to design my own. Okay? Let me come up with my own patterns. What's wrong with it being expensive? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with it being expensive? And if it's one of a kind, what's wrong with it being expensive to make? And it's creating American jobs. And who say, man, I can't eventually one day buy my own factory. Then I can really cut the middleman out. I can buy my own factory. That's what I would like to do, buy my own factory. Make my own dinnerware. So, so anyway, that's just, no good people can see. I want a high price on it. You're right. That's what I want, a high price on it. Yes, I do. I want my stuff to be cheap. I want a high price on it. Yes, I do. Because it's one of a kind. And I can even make some sets that are collector's items. You know? So there are many things, there are many different ways you can, and like I said, that's just the beginning. We don't know what else that would open up, what other ideas that dinnerware would open up. Because there's some more ideas it's going to open up, some more opportunities it's going to open up. It's going to open up some other opportunities. So, you know, some folk call me crazy for thinking like that, for dreaming big. Some people call me crazy because I'm dreaming big. And how many people you know, man, that have created their own dinnerware line? Think about that. How many people you know done created their own dinnerware line? Most folks don't even think about stuff like that, man. What? You gonna create your own dinnerware line? Think about it, man. You got people that create suit lines, create shoe lines, hat lines. I'm trying to create a dinnerware line. You know, I mean that's one of the things I'm trying to create, a dinnerware line. That's what I want to create, man. A dinnerware line. What's going on? That's all I want to create. I just want to create my own dinnerware line and see where that leads me. And I already got the brand created. I already got the brand created. So imagine, man. Brand new suit. I got a brand new hat, and I'm standing behind that, or sitting behind a table with my own dinnerware. Why your table don't look like this? And I got 11 different styles. I don't have just one style. I got 11 different styles. Okay, it's there. It's ready to hit the ground running. All I need is some money, man. That's all I need is some money to make it happen. That's all I need. And I tell people, folk ask me, you know, what the money gonna go to that you collecting? It might go to me lunching my dinnerware line. Something else positive. It's gonna go to something positive. See, I can't come out here and use this deceptively to do something negative because it's gonna destroy me. See, if I'm coming out deceiving people and getting behind their back doing something negative, I'll destroy myself. That's gonna benefit me. And folk have a problem with the money benefiting me because of Black Lives Matter. That's why they have the problem with the money benefiting me because of Black Lives Matter. I know that. We they done lumped all of us together. And I say fuck Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter only matter when somebody white do something to somebody black. Black Lives Matter is the politically correct thing to say. That's like when people say, I agree with your sign. They telling me Black Lives Matter. It's the politically correct thing to say. I just laugh. Because I know you don't mean that shit. Because if you agree with my sign, you support me. You drop $1 in the bucket. And most folk are afraid to help somebody else be successful. They're afraid, man, to help somebody else be a success. That's how bad we've become. We are afraid, man, to help somebody else be a success. Okay? So I, it is what it is. And maybe today, you know, I needed to see what I saw just to know don't ever go back there again. Don't ever go back to Old Town again, ever. Don't ever go back. I'm not going back. I was down there today. I'm not going back ever. I'm not going back. I'm not going back, man. I'm not I don't think I should have to deal with that rejection, with that suspicion, with whatever it is they're going through. Yeah, I went today. I was down there today. That's why I just left, man. That's why I just left. I got to do a tour tonight. And I said, man, let me go to Old Town. Um, Man, they all take bribes, man. Biden ain't the only one that's taking bribes. He's the only one you focusing on because, you feel like he cheated. But he ain't the only one. You think Trump kids didn't get bribes? Look at that boy, Jared Kushner. Got a $2 billion thing from the Saudis. You think that ain't a bribe? You ain't saying nothing about that. What about that $2 billion Jared Kushner got from the Saudis? What is that? What is that? Since you're talking about the 5 million and 2 billion he got. That 2 billion, 5 million ain't shit. When somebody give you $2 billion. And on top of the fact, he didn't even how I still afford God, man. God is how I still afford the hotel. That's how. God is how I still afford the hotel. That's how. That's how. I'm still in here. God's still opening up a way. Sometimes it's day to day, like now, but I'm still in here because it's day to day. I got a good rate if I can get the week, but I couldn't get the week, so I got to go day to day. I ain't mad, man. As long as I ain't got to leave, I'll go day to day. I'll go day to day. I'll go day to day. I sure will. I go day to day. I ain't got no problem with it. None whatsoever, man. I ain't gonna complain either. I ain't gonna complain. Cause I told you, I must be close to the door of success, man. I must be. Yeah, it's warm outside. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's warm. Very warm. All right, y'all. I gotta get ready and go do my tour. I gotta go get some ice. I gotta go put my water on ice and get ready to do this tour tonight. And start over in the morning, man. To start over in the morning. So, that's just how it is, man. Just how it is. All right. I see y'all, man. I'm out.